Or do you want that one?
I'm going to give Mrs. Tripper a chair.
Oh, Mrs. Tripper a chair. Mrs. Barrett. Miss Barrett is our She is our referee. Will you question her?
No.
No. There are tiebreakers in case there is a tie, which I'm guessing there will be a tie. Does that make sense? All right. So Miss Barrett, I'm going to ask you a question. Now let's test it out really quick. All right. Let's keep back right here. All right. Today is what day? Mrs. Arrington.
Constitution Day.
When I say Mustang, you say hi! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Constitutional Day at Whitney Elementary School. Thank you, kindergarten, first and second grade, for viewing us live stream. I'm so sorry we couldn't fit you in our studio audience, but we are rather packed today. I know that you will also be playing along in your classroom. Today, we are celebrating the signing of the United States Constitution on September 17th, 1787. We celebrate today, the 16th, because this year, the 17th is on a Saturday. So tomorrow, in honor of Constitution Day, you all should wake up, get out of bed, find your families, and teach them this song. Now, before we play the song, teachers, please make sure you pay attention. And at any time, if you would like to stand to the side so you can see answers that are down here. All right, students, are you ready? On this side is sitting down. Their team has earned an extra point because they are sitting quietly. Good job this time. Okay, before I forget, I must thank a few people. I appreciate all the teachers of giving up of their time to help us celebrate Constitution Day. We will be ending, even if the game is not complete, at 10:15. So we must be very patient and very courteous in our assembly so that we can get through all of our games. I could have not done this without the help of my computer tech guy, Braxton Blonsky. My co-host, Gabe Dorsey, who came to my aid yesterday during class when I lost my voice. So he jumped in and helped out, so he is now my co-host. Now teachers, it is very important. Pay attention to all of this information. If you would like, you can take notes. You can screenshot it. But remember, I'm sorry. But remember, you need these facts in your brain. So pay attention, students. Read it as your best. Pay attention.
In 1787, a group of men met to write the Constitution. They did not like the way the country was going. They fixed it by creating the Constitution. We call these men the Framers. The Framers met in Independence Hall during a hot summer in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. They had a lot of arguments. In the end, they agreed to the words of the Constitution. This was called the Great Compromise. They knew they had to agree. If they did not agree, the fighting would keep going.
Some of the framers are very famous, like me, Benjamin Franklin. At 81 years of age, I was the oldest person to sign the Constitution. Many of the framers were the main founding fathers of America. Men like John Adams, Alexander Hamilton, John Jay, James Madison, and George Washington. James Madison is often called the father of the Constitution, since so much of his work and ideas were incorporated into the final document. The youngest framer was Jonathan Dayton of New Jersey. He was 26.
The original 13 colonies were New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. Each colony sent delegates to discuss what the rules of America should be. Rhode Island did not send delegates to the Constitutional Convention because they liked the things the way they were and didn't want bigger states telling them what to do.
After the framers agreed upon the Constitution, they signed and ordained it on September 17, 1787. They asked the states to approve it. It took some time, but all the states did approve it. Some people did not like the Constitution. Some were afraid because it did not do enough to protect the rights of the people. It had no bill or list of rights.
Promises were made to add the Bill of Rights. After the Constitution passed, the Bill of Rights was added. The Bill of Rights is the first 10 changes to the Constitution. The Constitution sets up the government. It is split into 3 parts. One part is the Congress. The Congress makes laws. The people elect the members of Congress.
The next part is the president. The president enforces the laws. The last part is the courts. The courts decide what the law means when there are questions.
All the parts have to work together, just like the framers agreed on the Constitution. The parts have to agree on the laws. No part has too much power. The power is shared. This helps protect the people.
You might say that our pride at Whitney is like our Constitution. What we agreed to do so we can have a great school year. Now to our game. Mrs. Gonzi can explain the rules to you.
I need a student in this room who you think would be very good at writing down a score and being very honest.
Oh, okay.
Where is she?
Right here.
All right, Lena, come here. Oh, I'm sorry, did you say Lucy? Yep. Lucy, come here, girlie. There's going to be 2 2 games, and you're going to keep track and add the 2 scores together, okay? So there's this. Okay, my husband told me that it's not good to do a live show not scripted, so we're going to do it. It's going to be epic. I don't know who's going to win. It may get a little chaotic, it may get a little crazy, but you know what? It's going to be memorable and fun. And I think you will remember these facts for the rest of your life. All right, here we go. Here's how it works. I am going to call up the first contestants, and we will read a question. There will be a series of questions you have to answer to decide who gets to go first. Ms. Barrett, I would like you to attend your seat as judge. Now, all of these questions on this game deal with the Constitution and all of those questions, or those information that you just heard. So we are going to bring up our first contestant, Mrs. Arrington and Lila Nerwitz. Okay, Gabe, remind them, what should they do?
You should hit the buzzer after I'm done with the question for the answer. Do not hit the buzzer before I tell the question.
All right, Mrs. Arrington, try the edge and see how that sounds. You can hit a little harder. And Lila, try yours. And Miss Barrett, are you good? All right, I'm going to read these. I'm going to give you the other one, okay? So have a seat, my friend, for just a second. All right, to decide who gets to go first and choose the first category, here is your first question. A quarter note in music gets how many beats? Lila.
1.
That is correct. All right, here we go. Lila, where would you like to start, my friend?
People.
For how many points?
500.
All right. Mrs. Arrington, you may choose a friend to assist you with this since it's very hard. And I'm going to choose Natalie Jenkins. Please come up with me. If you choose someone, no, she's going to go to the student. You choose one of your teachers. You must be the buzzers, but you can assist each other with the answer. Remember, do not hit it. Okay, Braxton, give me the question. Sing a song about one of the famous framers. Okay, this is our team effort. Natalie and Lila, would you sing about the famous person? Ready? Right into the microphone, girl. Help her out. Alex. Uh-oh. Are the teachers going to steal? Okay, good. No worries. Go ahead and sing it.
Washington Adams, Thomas Jefferson.
You are done. All right, I'm sorry, neither team got it correct. No worries, girls. You'll get another chance. All right, Lila, you stay there. I Natalie have a seat. The correct answer is Alexander Hamilton. His name is Alexander Hamilton. Who could have sung that song? All right, go sit down, my teachers. By Lila. Miss Hawk, please come up. Miss Hawk. Sorry, Lila. I wasn't expecting that 500 first off. It's okay, no worries. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Pick another one, Lila, since that one was crazy.
People for 200.
People for 200. Who is often called the father of the Constitution? All right, Ms. Hawk.
My answer is James Madison.
Let's hear it for both our contestants tonight. We do a very good job. All right. At the end of each round, I would like everybody to do this, please. Very good job. Done. All right, here we go. Next teacher, bring it up. Nice team. All right, here we go. Harmony, since the teachers. Again, my students, you need to be quiet so we can continue our game. Okay, here we go. Mr. Hoffman, choose the category, please.
I choose dates and places for 400.
Constitutional Convention. And 3, 2, 1. I'm so sorry, Harmony.
Jamestown.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Audience. All right, my friends, we have a long game I want to get through. All right, so as it stands, our first round, no one answered, so no points were gained. Our second round, Harmony, you chose the right thing. If you blanked on the answer, that's totally cool. Mr. Hoffman, you answered incorrectly, so that was minus 400 points. Answer this question. In music class, Mrs. Gonzi has a selections of songs that are very educational, and she likes to use it to her advantage. She calls them
Mrs. Gonzi's torture song.
Mrs. Gonzi's torture songs is correct. Marissa, you get to choose.
Dates and places for 500.
What purpose does the Constitution serve? Excuse me, third grade. We need to be quiet so we can hear her answer. Mrs. Ambrosiak.
Okay, first of all, I teach math. But I'm going to say to protect the rights of the people.
Okay. Do you have any answers? No? I'm gonna reveal the answer. Go ahead. It serves as a new set of rules for America and also introduces their rights. Ms. Barrett, I'm going to you. I think that is a fair question. She answered it correctly. Good job! Students, I believe in you. You can do this. You're going great. You're going great. Okay, Audrey Connolly and Mrs. Wozniak. $400 question is? Who was the youngest framer? Alright, so we need a tiebreaker. Hold on while I go through my questions. Okay. For the answer to see who gets to answer this question, finish this sentence with a song. Or just an answer. The music.
Stop.
The music staff. There are 5 lines on the music staff. There's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5, 5, 5 and a 5, 5, 5. Jack, what is your answer?
Jonathan
Oh, I'm sorry, audience, be quiet, please.
Jonathan Dayton.
Did you say Jonathan Dayton? Next up, Ben versus Mrs. Trimper. Here we go. All right, Ben, you get to choose. People for 100. Please wait till I read the question. What happened in 1787? I'm sorry, Mrs. Ben,
Constitution was signed.
reveal the answer. The Constitution. Next up is Charlie versus Mr. Letts. All right, here we go. All right, Charlie, choose one.
People for 100.
People for 100. The men who were in charge of writing the Constitution were called. Miss Barrett heard Mr. Lett. Mr. Lett, what's the name of those men who signed it?
The framers.
I say Whitney, you say Whitney. All right, here we go. I know this is so exciting. I love this. All right, Mrs. Arrington, you get to choose.
Dates and places, 200.
Dates and places 200. What day was the Constitution signed?
September 17th, 1787.
All right, here we go. Natalie, you get to choose. Words for 200. Fill in the blank. Establish justice, ensure domestic. That is correct. Teachers who are joining me, that they studied. By Mr. Hoffman. Versus Drew Adams. All right, here we go. Okay, what would you like, Drew? Words for 300. Secure the blessings of liberty is wisdom in learning this so quickly. So good luck. Trinity, which one would you like? Words for 400. What does the word posterity mean? In 3, 2, 1. Okay?
To have the luck, like prophesy. You know, to have everyone have the rights to.
Did you say everyone has the rights and have good luck? Let's see the answer. All future generations of people, it's for everyone. What do you think, Miss Barrett? I think- The students are teaching their parents at home, and I have had at least 14 parents that have called in singing the Constitution song on my answering machine. Parents, you're awesome. I love it that you learn the Constitution with your kids, and whoever's class has the most kids who sing in on my answering machine will get 3 compliments. Teachers, if you sing on my answering machine, that would be an extra compliment. All right, here we go. Omar. All right, studio audience, listen. All right, here we go. Words for 100. We the blank of the United States. We the people. Good baseball player. All right, here we go. Michael, which one would you like? At this time, my students, would you get the music stand? No, Charlie, sit down. I have the front row doing it. Lila, would you grab the papers for me? Teachers, Lily, and the Coons, would you bring all of these music stands up front? Mr. Walker, you may choose 3 of your best players. And Michael, you get to choose the 3 best players. All the music stands right here in order. Who are my 4 players? If you're in the front row, students, who's back? On those papers that are face down Constitution in mixed up order. The first class, the teacher class or the student class, whoever gets it in order correctly must sit down. This will be your first word. Students, your first word will be on that one. They must go across. When you have them in the correct order, please sit. Mr. Walker will bring the drum or Michael will bring the drum. So Mr. Walker and Michael always stay close to the drum. Remember, you must sit. Alright? But don't hit it until it's all in place and your team is sitting. On your mark. Get set, go! We have one more and then we have one more game, but we only have 10 minutes left. Let's see how many we can get. As we stand, teachers have 400, the students have 3,000 because that was a double word, that was a double bonus. All right, here we go. Abby, which one would you like? Dates and places for 300. Here we go. How many colonies were there during the creation of the Constitution? That was a tie. What is the system of organization in a media center or a library?
The Jewish Decimal System!
Good job, Mrs. Trimber.
Thank you. Thank you for the answer. I knew the answer was 13, although Rhode Island did not want to.
Good job. Give them 1,000 to 700. Okay, we got that, Lucy? All right, I am turning over my question asking to my co-host, Gabe. Teachers, this is about pride. Okay, we must answer the $100 questions first. Who has not had a turn to play yet? All right, get up here, Fiona.
What would you like me to do?
P for 100.
The E in pride stands for yes.
Lila?
D for 100.
The D in pride stands for
My answer is determined.
Mr. Hoffman.
Okay, students, I'm about ready to ask this first team up here in the front. You're talking, I cannot hear. Please sit quietly. I know you've been singing a long time. Thank you. All right, Mr. Hoffman.
R for 500. What? I for 100.
The I in pride stands for
Listen, we need.
Okay, next player. Okay, Marissa.
R 100. The R in pride stands for the R in pride stands for respectful. Yes.
Okay, next player. I super love how these students on this side are sitting so quietly. I am going to thank you so much, students on this side. We're going to have so much job. All right. Okay, next contestants, let's go. We only have 4 minutes. Let's go. Next contestant.
The P in pride stands for
Questions are a yes or no question. Yes or no. These are scenarios. You need to listen. You may choose any number. These are yes or no. Students, I really need you to be quiet. Thank you for helping me out. I especially appreciate the 5th grade in the back.
R for 500.
Your teacher is teaching math and you keep raising your hand to tell them what you had for lunch.
No, that is not respectful.
You have to wait your turn to speak. All right, here we go. Next people.
You forgot your backpack at home.
I'm sorry, those were disqualified. Show us the answer. Bring your materials to school. All right, next contestant. It's okay. You did a great job.
So I for 500.
You're kind to a student when other kids are making fun.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Show the answer. Yes, you are fine. That is showing respect. All right, this is hard. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. You can do this.
P for 500. You are grumpy when music class starts. No.
I'm sorry, it was Mrs. Arrington. You did it a little too early. All right, what do you think? Is this showing that you are prepared for class, Mrs. Arrington? No, it's not. It is not. All right. Okay, students. At this point, remember our rules of being respectful. It's very hard to be up here and be able to tap at the right time. So everyone is doing a great job. This will be our last question between Mrs. Hawk and who is our next contestant. All right, come on, Fiona. Right now, the teachers have 1,100. The students have 400. Good luck. All right, Pia. I'm sorry, Mrs. Hawk gets to choose.
I will do E for 500.
Engaged for 500. Does this show engaged?
Watched too much TV last night, so you don't answer any questions in class.
Mrs. Hawk?
The answer is no, that is not being very engaged in school.
Participate in discussion! All right, let's see our final totals. We have students had 400 on this one, and teachers had 1,600. What is the answer, my friend? The final answer. Who has the most constitutional wisdom and pride wisdom in our school? And what is the final score? The students had 3,400 and the teachers had 2,300. Hey, my student team, what do you say to the teachers? And I would like all students to please sit quietly. Teachers, we do appreciate all of your wisdom and guidance. You were great sports in playing this game, and I appreciate you helping me out with this constitution. Mrs. Hawk, thank you for letting us have this assembly. Mr. Benson, thank you for coming and live streaming. And students, you need to sit quietly. I would like my student team and my teacher team to go shake hands. And students, please sit quietly until you are given further direction. Good job, good job.